Well, my name's Melanie. I live about 2 kilometres, no, maybe a bit more, 5 kilometres away from here at Qualicum Bay, and this is where I like to come every possible moment, and it just is a soothing place where anxiety doesn't really get to hide. I come with my dogs. I always think it's fair to give the bears some bait other than myself, to be honest. Molly is a cardigan corgi, actually a tricolour. This is where I start sounding like the crazy dog lady. And Murph is something that kind of looks a bit like a beehive gone wrong, and he comes from Mexico, and he's been with us about a year. They're both lovely. I came to Canada from Oxford in the kind of low south of the UK 22 years ago, 1996, with my 2 children and a husband who I'm not with at the time any longer. And he had a transfer to Canada, and so we came as an experience and we stayed. And then about 8 years ago I decided that the very best place to live in the world would be Vancouver Island, and that came from lots and lots of trips from Ontario out to BC, out to Tofino, up and down the coastline, but particularly onto Vancouver Island, and it just felt like home. You know, moving from a continent back to an island as beautiful as this, as quiet as this, as progressive as this, as safe as this, and as wealthy and secure. So what a great place to evolve and enjoy and appreciate. I'm kind of surprised that I'm doing this. When I first started thinking about medical aesthetics, I felt that, somewhat ashamed that I wasn't able to just be satisfied with my naturally gorgeous looks, and I needed to soften those edges, right? But then I thought, you know what? I am so tired of justifying myself and hiding truths, because that's what we've also been encouraged to do, particularly as women over the years. So I just thought, you know what? I'm just going to tell everybody that it's actually very, very fun. It's very, very fine. I'm happy I can afford it. And one of the reasons I picked longevity was actually because I wanted a really quality environment where the practitioner was current and educated and steeped in some wisdom, and Dr. Biro is. And what I really like recently actually about longevity is that they've actually added an LPN at the front of the house, which is really nice from a medical perspective. It gives an air of safety and security, and I'm a nurse by trade, so I kind of identify with that. So trust, reputation, just a really good vibe, so thank you.